season. The 24th game, you won 18 and lost 5. Westminster, of course, came to this gymnasium only with a no-loss situation, losing one. It just it boggles your mind, but it's a road game, and Pitt Bradford knows how to beat people, and they have people that can win.
Every game has its own personality and certainly a concern for the coach. I was very concerned going into last night's game. I had no way of knowing, because I have no crystal ball, whether we could have beaten Cuca, and I had less way of knowing that we would beat them handily. As for today, we got in about 2 o'clock in the morning from Cuca to Bradford, so I'm concerned about the late hour, the lack of sleep on the part of the players. I would like to feel a little bit more rested personally. We're playing an afternoon game, as I said, and we had to get up and get with it this morning. It reminds me slightly of the tournament we were in at Lock Haven a year and a couple of months ago when our guys didn't get enough sleep after beating Widener College and didn't do very well against Lock Haven the following night. I'm hoping that doesn't happen. And there's another scenario taking place. The tournament and the selection of teams in a playoff always has an element of politics, and it's compounded this year and complicated this year because not only did the district do some changing, but the national office itself has changed the requirements. And going into this game, Pitt Bradford believes they're still in the running to be in the playoffs, whereas I'm told by our district chair people and back home that Pitt Bradford has been eliminated from the playoffs. This quick article in this morning's paper, Frank, the University of Pitt Bradford's men's basketball team faces Waynesburg at 3 p.m. today at the Tom McDonald Sports Center. Pitt Bradford needs the win in today's contest in order to qualify for the District 18 playoffs. The Panthers are coming off a late win at Point Park Thursday, their first ever victory at the Pittsburgh-based college. So they have an incentive, which isn't even a realistic one, but nobody's going to seem to care about it. They are not in the playoffs as per the last ruling by the national office that says you have to win 35% of your game. But they don't know that. They don't want to admit to it, and head coach is going to have his kids fired up. As I said, the newspaper article says they need this win to be in the playoffs.
Well, that'll be a surprise to Tom Ackerman, I'm sure, on Sunday, all these things to be decided, but the case is those things have been told to all the coaches, and that is true. 35% of your games, total schedule, minus Division I teams, they count. And right now, 29% is what Pitt Bradford's running at, and they're way below. Even if they win this game, the best they can be is 30% win-loss record. So the big question for you, Rudy, is who will be in the playoffs, and what's your prognostication of what's going to happen here?
Well, back to Pitt Bradford's status for a second. Fact is, in all due respect to Coach Tom Ackerman, neither he nor myself or any of the coaches have been formally told about this 35% requirement. He's still going by a earlier ruling that says you have to win 40% of your NAIA games. And then he's right. If they beat us today, going by that rule, he would be in the playoffs. And he's dangling that in front of his kids. He has not been informed formally, nor have I, about this new ruling of 35%, but we know it's in effect because we've been told by Ray Bauer, district chairperson, in a phone conversation. Who will be in it tomorrow? I don't know, but it's going to be a pretty interesting 10 a.m. Sunday meeting at Point Park. It's a nice way to wake up Sunday morning after a road trip like we have and getting in late tonight. But it'll be a lot of fun, Frank. We know how to complicate things when District 18 coaches get together and do a little arguing.
Well, we'll all know by Sunday evening, and I'm sure WA&B will have the results of the meeting of District 18 coaches and athletic directors and the people involved in making this tournament happen. The tournaments are important to keep the little one down with the ankle. Of course, last night you immediately had it taped and iced down. Rudy, how's he doing today?
He says he's okay, Frank.
Okay, and how did any other things happen? Rick Puskar went down against the wall, and he seemed all right, but what do you think?
I think Rick's okay too, but he did give us some concern. I mean, he hit straight head-on into the wall and looked like his neck bent on him pretty good, but he says he's all right also. So we might be a little tired from the getting in too, as I said, but other than that, injury-wise, we're okay.
Well, watching, I timed you, Rudy, from the bench. It was 1.3 seconds before you got to Rick Puskar when he went down against the wall. Now, how does that compare to what you've been timing your people on the fast break?
I'm a lot faster.
Okay, and I can see why. Good luck to you against Pitt Bradford here this afternoon at the McDowell Sports Center.
How's that for a fast break program? Not only do the players have to run the floor, but the coach has to run the floor as well. He did get down there in a hurry last night. Okay, one thing we have usual, McCallister, Walls, Puskar, Hogue, and Montgomery. Walls needs just 7 points to go to 1,000 in his college basketball career here this afternoon. We'll go to Frank Music's way, and there's a whistle in the opening tap, going to make them do it over. No, they're not going to make them do it over.
They say it was a hit going up by Rob Montgomery. You can't tap until the ball reaches its zenith.
All right. Yellow Jackets just finished playing basketball about 10 o'clock last night. Here they are at 3 o'clock this afternoon in a different town playing a different team. And the Panthers attack the Waynesburg 2-3 zone in very deliberate fashion. Outside with it is Felix, working on the point. Now cross court to Hauser. Looks down low, can't get in there, has to bring it back out. And Felix has it again near the midcourt area. Starts inside now, pulls up, and fires, and it's in and out. Rebound taken by Bradford, and a shot up and good by Strauss, the surprise starter, a 6'4 freshman starting in place of Williams. So it's 2-0 Panthers. And here's Waynesburg's first possession of the afternoon. Slowly they bring it down the court. They work it to Montgomery, top of the key wall, into the corner to Rick Puskar. High post to Theron Hogue. Theron in the paint. Can't get a shot. He's double teamed. Now turns and fires over 2 people, and it's no good. Rebound Robinson for Bradford. And quickly the Panthers come into forecourt. On the wing over there on the left side is Hauser. Back out to Felix, who's working the point this afternoon. Robinson in the corner. Back outside once again to Hauser. And now Felix will work it at the top of the key. Looks into the lane. Nothing there. Goes into the corner over on the left side. Now cross court. Pass to Walker. And around the horn again. Back to Hauser from way outside. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound Waynesburg. Jackets on the run. Ahead to Walls. Walls slips and falls as he goes up, and he's going to be fouled. They went walking on Darren Walls, but he was fouled before, slipping with the basketball and going down. But Darren's all right as he gets up. Kind of walks it off a little bit. I think he's going to be okay. Like it's been a decent in the early going. Waynesburg inbounds it. Theron Hogue turns it over with a walk along the baseline, trying to make a move, and it's still 2-0 Panthers, and Bradford has the ball. Jackets applying full court pressure now, and with the ball in backcourt is Felix. Cross court to Hauser, and almost a steal. Theron Hogue intercepts a long pass intended for Eddie Robinson, but it goes out of bounds. Theron couldn't quite keep his footing, so the Panthers will inbound it from the side at midcourt. They do so to Jerome Felix. Hauser on the wing, back to Felix again. They have Walker over on this side. They go to him, top of the key once again. Felix around the Hauser. They're looking, Robinson can't get it to him. A steal by Puskar for Waynesburg. Looking for the break. Goes to Walls. Walls brings it into the corner and now tries to feed it down low, and a whistle as it goes out of bounds. He tried to bounce pass it down low to Rob Montgomery, and it kind of bounced right on the out-of-bounds line.
Big question mark on this call. Let's see what Rudy Marisa says. There's no doubt about it. It's Yellow Jackets' ball. It was touched last by Felix.
Well, it's going to be Pitt Bradford ball.
Yeah, and Valentino is very confused, but he's giving it to Bradford.
All right, we have a long-distance argument there between Valentino and Rudy Marisa over that. And Pitt Bradford inbounds it. Hauser has it in backcourt, finds Felix, gets it to him, and he brings it over the timeline with a pass in down low in the post, and a steal by Puskar once again. And the outlet pass is stolen right back by Bradford. Now a steal by McCallister at midcourt. McCallister underneath the walls, up and in.
Yeah, that was nice playing that time by McCallister, who steals it back.
All right, Darren Walls gets the first 2 of the day for Waynesburg, and it's 2-2 now. It's 4-2, the alley-oop, and Eddie Robinson there on the end for the Panthers on a picture-perfect alley-oop. Hauser gave him the field.
There's a big push by McCallister, and he gets away with it.
All right, no call on the contact. The Jackets with the ball. They trail 4-2 as they work it around the Walls. Walls fakes outside, now goes down low, back to Walls off the give and go, and now to Puskar on the baseline, forces it up, it's blocked. And the rebound taken by Pitt Bradford. Felix clears it out himself, coast to coast, now dishes off to the last minute, underneath, up and good. by Hauser. So Pitt Bradford with a couple of fast buckets there on the alley-oop, and now a fast break off transition, and it's 6-2 Panthers. Waynesburg works it in the corner to Hogue. Back out top of the key. Walls. He's open. Three-pointer. Bingo. Darren Walls has 5. 2 more, and he'll have 1,000 in his college basketball career. He has all 5 of the Waynesburg points in Pitt Bradford by 1 as they get some pressure in backcourt and almost a steal at midcourt, but Robinson there to pull down a high pass. He finds Felix, gets it to him, and they'll set it up. Jackets still in their zone. Pitt Bradford attacks it on the right side. Now back out top of the key. Again on the right wing into the corner. It goes over there to Strauss, and they throw it away. Strauss tries to flip it cross court to Walker, and it was too hot.
The zone defense of the Yellow Jackets, really tough one, Eddie Robinson. He can't run through it, and he's double-teamed almost every time he stops.
Here's Waynesburg on the attack. Walls pulls up, goes top of the key to McCallister. Now baseline to Hogue, back to McCallister to Puskar at the foul line. Takes the jumper. It's good. Rick Puskar's first bucket of the afternoon, and the Jackets' first lead of the afternoon. They lead it by a score of 7-6, although the scoreboard says 1-6. We have a temporary scoreboard here. The main one doesn't work. Here's a fast break by Bradford underneath Robinson. Shot up good.
That time, Eddie, one-on-one. There's no one in the league can watch that guy one-on-one.
And the dish by Felix, pretty good. That makes it an 8-7 basketball game with Waynesburg on the short end of that. Jackets have the ball. And again, they try the right side. Over there is Montgomery. The Walls underneath Hogue. Hogue with the pump, and now a shot. It's up, no good. Rebound taken by Robinson for Bradford. Ahead it goes to Hauser. He puts on the brakes and dribbles through some traffic, and he's finally fouled.
Yeah, that time McCallister with a reach-around defense and gets a piece of the guard, and that is the first foul on Waynesburg, and 4 minutes, nearly 5 minutes elapsing in this ball game. Right now, Pitt Bradford giving Waynesburg all they want.
Panthers lead it 8-7. And they inbound it to Felix. Now cross-court to Hauser. Lobs it to low post to Robinson. Back to Hauser. He fakes a shot, goes to Felix. 18-footer is good.
Yeah, Felix is the answer to that double teaming, and he's been doing it.
Jackets long pass in the forecourt off the inbounds goes to Walls, but he puts on the brakes as the fast break wasn't there. And they clear it into the corner now and back out to the point position where Walls takes a three-pointer, and it's no good. Rebound is loose, and it's taken by Pitt Bradford as Hauser's there to track it down.
Darren that time with a long rebound that came off, and Theron Hogue no chance to get it.
And the Panthers again with that lead go down low to Robinson, and he's tied up as he tries to go up with a shot. Jump ball is called. Off the alternate possession, going to be Waynesburg's ball.
Credit Theron Hogue with a good defense of Eddie Robinson. Not many people can get a hell ball situation on that guy on the drive. Theron did.
Bradford by 3. Jackets with the ball. Puskar down low. Pass to Theron Hogue through his hand. So he turns it over at the other end after a nice defensive play. Just couldn't handle it down on the baseline.
A little tired. The Jackets look tired, if you want a word that describes the first 5 minutes of this game.
All right. And it's not good news for Jacket fans, I don't think. Outside with it is Felix at the top of the key. Sets up the play now. Calls it. Now puts it in motion. Works on the left side, lobs it down low. The alley-oop hits the glass, but it's up and good. Off the missed alley-oop, Strauss picked the ball up off the floor. Look what I found to put it up in air.
Darren Walls had one hand on it, and he just couldn't complete getting the ball. And
it's 12-7. Here's Puskar. Jumper good, 15-footer. That's Rick's second bomb from that same spot. And that gets the Jackets back within 3. And again, the full court press. Panthers break with a long pass. Now down low. Alley-oop. Robinson out misfires. Out of bounds. That's an alley-oop. So Strauss laid it up there. Eddie was high enough to get it, but just kind of missed the ball. Went right through his hand.
With that trapping defense, they throw right over it.
Here's Puskar fouled as he tries to make a shot. He got Felix airborne with the move, and then Jerome came down on his back. So Rick fouled in the act. Will go to the line to shoot.
Jerome's second, team second. Interesting game so far. Tom Ackerman able to offensively combat the press and actually beat it a little bit by lobbing the ball to Eddie Robinson, who's a leaper.
Well, they don't give Rick the shot, not in the act of shooting. Jackets inbound it, and Montgomery has it on the outside. Now into the paint. Turnabout jumper, Hogue. No good. Rebound, Hogue. Theron puts it back up with a couple of fakes. It's good, the foul call.
Gets Eddie Robinson to commit himself, and Theron, good senior move. There's where the seniors come in. Eddie Robinson, his first foul, and Theron with a great spinning move in the paint. There's a guy who's just coming on strong, gangbusters in the end of the season.
Game at 12 with 13:22 left to go in the first half. Here are the Panthers with a long pass into forecourt where the basketball is Strauss back outside to Hauser. And they'll work it to Felix at the point, and then they'll set something up against the zone. Into the corner it goes to Walker on the right side, back to Felix, jumper good.
2 points near the 3-point, but Felix answers that double teaming of Eddie Robinson.
Here's Waynesburg with a break, and Puskar almost turns it over, but he saves it out of bounds. It goes to McCallister. The wall is underneath. Shot up, no good, but a foul called charging on Darren Walls. And we have a player down for Pitt Bradford. And is that Robinson?
Yes, it is. Eddie Robinson's down, and Darren Walls went down. Both of them great athletes, but Eddie seems to be limping a little more severely than Darren.
They're both hurting a little bit as they get up there after that.
Darren pulls the personal foul. His first, team's second. That was a charge.
Panthers inbounded, and again the half-court trap by Waynesburg. Felix pulls up as he gets to it. Now goes to Hauser. Down and all over the corner. Strauss jumper, no good. Rebound Puskar for Waynesburg, knocked away, but Rick gets it back, gets it to McCallister, and a foul call.
That time Jerome arguing that, and rightly so, that Sean McCallister fended him off for the offhand, but that's the way point guards are supposed to play, and Jerome was just victim of circumstance, called for the personal foul. His third.
So
that's very costly.
That's big trouble for Panthers because they only have 7 guys dressed. They can't afford anybody in foul trouble. Ball game is a 2-pointer as Bradford leads it 14-12. Waynesburg with the ball. Puskar jumper, no. From the side, rebound. Bradford. Strauss pulls it down. Clears it with a long pass into forecourt. And here's Toby Nissil, who's just checked into the ball game, working over there on the left side. They go back to the point as Hauser comes in now to take the point guard position as Felix is on the bench. And the shot up, no good. Rebound Waynesburg. Ahead to McCallister, to Walls. And Walls strips the ball as he goes up with it. He goes out of bounds. It'll be Waynesburg's ball into their own basket.
Jan Hauser with a great defensive play, one-on-one against Darren Walls, and stripped him of the ball.
That break, Frank, looked almost like it was in slow motion.
Yeah, the Jackets playing a lot tighter than they were.
Into the lane, Montgomery loses the handle, loose ball. Bradford has it, and then they call jump ball finally, and it's going to be Pitt Bradford ball off the alternate possession.
Rudy Maurice up coaching, trying to get the spark lit, but right now the Jackets just going through the motion.
Rob Montgomery is shaken up as he'll limp to the sidelines. I think Rob may have turned an ankle, and he'll have to go to the locker room to get taped.
Well, he's staying in, John.
Oh, okay. He's in a little bit of pain. But he's going to stay in the ball game. Samuels is going to come in.
You talk knee, you talk problems, and Rob Montgomery, a keystone in the Yellow Jacket scheme of things in the 1986-87 season.
Oh, yeah. Well, they're going to work on him on the bench. The trainers over there, Johnny Gardner and Rudy Maurice, also over, attending to him. And Derek Samuels into the ball game now to replace Rob Montgomery.
A good word for this road trip would be a bumpy road.
Ooh, yeah.
We had some lumps and bumps.
Well, we still are having a problem getting back to play. Pass by the Panthers off the inbounds goes to Strauss. He walked, but they didn't call it. And they go into the corner to Williams, and a shot up good by Walker, that is. Chris Walker from the corner. Waynesburg, long pass into forecourt. Walls pulls up now, goes back out to Sean McCallister at the point, and the Jackets will set up the half-court offense. They go in the corner to Hogue, back out around the horn to Puskar. Baseline pass to Walls, drives to baseline, puts it up and in. Darren Walls with the bucket. That's 7 for the day, and that makes 1,000 in his college basketball career. The sophomore from Peabody High School in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Congratulations to Darren Walls this afternoon. And it also brings Waynesburg back to within 2. It's 16-14 with 11:06 left to go in the game. Here's Bradford again working around the perimeter of the Waynesburg zone as they go on the wing to Hauser. Now to Robinson over there on the right side. Robinson now moves into a post position and go back to Hauser around the horn. They're looking for Robinson inside. Can't get it to him as the Jackets have him cut off, and Hauser has to bring it out to the point. Shot clock continues to tick as it's down to 5 seconds. Hauser has it, takes a 25-footer. It's no good. The rebound is loose, and Samuels picks it up off the floor. Gets it to Sean McCallister. Jackets on the run. Sean stops and pops. Good.
Two-pointer, but very near the three-point line. Sean McCallister, his first field goal.
So the Jackets now tie the ball game at 16 at the 10:20 mark in the first half as, again, through the trap come the Panthers. But bothered by it as the steal by Waynesburg. Theron Hogue off the steal into forecourt, takes it all the way, and is fouled as the ball is knocked away from behind. No foul called. The ball just stripped away from Theron Hogue, and another turnover by the senior.
Yeah, he had a definite pass to McCallister and bypassed it and was stripped and went off his knee. So Theron, instead of some teamwork, tried it himself.
He's having a tough time this afternoon. And Waynesburg, or Pitt Bradford, Eddie Robinson underneath with a good dish. And a shot up good by Strauss.
And the basket's good. Darren Walls rakes him as he goes by the baseline, calls for the foul. Continuing action, he scores, and the basket counts.
So Strauss with a chance to make it a play. That's 7 for him. And it's 19-16. 9:53 left to go. Panthers lead. Jackets with the ball. Here's Samuels with a baseline move, and a shot reverse layup, no good, partially blocked. Robinson comes up with a loose ball as Samuels goes down. He went down with authority too, but he's all right. Here comes Pitt Bradford into forecourt. Tight ball game here at the McDowell Sports Center this afternoon. Glad you're along with us on WANB, FM and AM. Here's Robinson in the corner for Bradford. Back out to Hauser. He'll bring it to the point. Looks over there on the left side, goes with a bounce pass to Nissel. Nissel looks down low, fakes the lob there, and goes cross-court to Hauser instead. Now the lob into the corner. Jumper from the side. Good by Walker. That's almost a three-pointer, but not quite. And Waynesburg wants timeout. Rudy Morita looks at the scoreboard. It says 9:03 to go in the first half. And it's Bradford 21, Waynesburg 16 by Rudy Morita. It's a long one. He's keeping them over there a long time.
Yeah, if he waits a little bit longer, it'll be a technical foul.
So the Waynesburg on the attack. Walls goes on the side to McCallister, puts it up. It's good, and he's fouled.
Gets the roll. Nice, Sean.
Nice lean-in move from about 12 feet away by Sean. It'll be at the line with a chance for 3. The AS5 this afternoon. It's back to a 2-point Bradford lead. 21-19 with 8:50 left to go in the first half. Jackets setting up a half-court trap, and attacking it now is Hauser as he brings it over the timeline through the trap, flips it off baseline to Strauss. He doesn't shoot, brings it back outside, and Hauser has it now. A long cross-court pass to Toby Nissel. Hauser again, top of the key. Nissel on the wing, fakes the shot, looks down low. It's all jammed up in the lane. So now they lob it into the corner to Robinson, back outside, and Nissel takes a three-pointer. It's no good. Rebound is tapped out of bounds. It'll be Bradford ball. Last touch by Theron Hogue.
Theron just couldn't get it. One hand on it, and that's the way the Jackets are. Just a little light. They can't quite get up the extra inch for the rebound.
Okay. Life on the road in small college basketball. Here's Bradford again with the new shot clock attacking the zone. They go around into the corner. Over on the other side to Walker. Nothing there. Walker fakes a little move. Now comes back outside. And Hauser backpedals near midcourt. They'll set it up again.
Great defense on Eddie Robinson. Theron Hogue fronts him. Darren Walls behind him. And they alternate. Great defense.
All right. There's a down low to Strauss and a whistle. As Strauss tries to make a move on Puskar. Rick got him.
Yeah,
and
Rick,
it's a personal foul.
Rick got him on the baseline. And for Rick, it's his first personal. Rick having a road trip, nice second half last night against Cuca. Rick had 5 points in the first half, 15 in the second half. Tremendous second half.
All right, and let's see if they left a wake-up call for halftime for him here today. Shot up to the side. Bradford, no good. Rebound Walls. Out with McCallister. Jackets on the run. Sean into the paint. Stops. Pops. It's no good. Rebound McCallister. Up. Good.
Oh, yeah. In the air, he got his own rebound while he was coming down and falling backwards, put it up for the offensive board and 2.
Well, Bradford has seen their lead fizzle away. It's now tied at 21 as the Panthers come into forecourt. 7:25 left to go in the first half. They work it into the corner to Walker on the right side. Back out to Nissel and Walker again. Robinson's free over there on the left. They can't get it to him. Now Robinson moves to a high post, and it's really congested in that paint area this afternoon. The Jackets have it all clogged up. Here's a shot forced up and good by Nissel. Toby Nissel with his first bucket of the day. And it's Bradford by 2 as the Jackets come into forecourt. McCallister dribbles to the key, puts backpedals a little bit, goes to Walls. Walls starts inside, loses it, gets it back, in a little trouble, turns and fires. It's good, the foul call.
Let's see who the foul's on. I think it's going to be on, okay, they call it on 33. It's Chris Walker, his first, but Darren Walls' determination is the name of the game, and the ball loose. He picks it up, strips, picks it up again, finally puts it up
with the free throw. He has 10 of the 23 Yellow Jackets, or 24 Yellow Jacket points. as Waynesburg on top by 1 now with 6:44 to go.
And if you've just tuned in, yes, he scored his 1,000th point. He has 1,003 points.
And he's now going to creep up the all-time scoring list, and we'll keep you posted about that as the rest of this season goes on and other seasons, as he may end up on the top of that before it's all over. Ron Moore is into the ball game for Waynesburg and quickly draws a personal foul.
Team 5th.
Moore is in for Puskar, who's getting a rest for Waynesburg. Still don't see Rob Montgomery up. He's seated on the bench. He went down with an ankle or knee injury early in the first half. There's a shot from the side by Walker, hits the side of the bankboard. Walker gets it back, and now it's shot is blocked, but Bradford gets it back again as Strauss falls right into his hand. Fishes it off to Hauser, and they'll set up a half-court offense again with a new clock. Oh, three-pointer up, no good. Rebound Samuels, outlet pass to McCallister. Sean on the run with Walker trailing him. Walker knocks it away, but Moore gets it back for Waynesburg. Up good, he's walking, calling the play.
He did, and that time Ron Moore is guilty of 2 walking penalties, which could have cashed them both in.
Yeah, and he comes out of the ball game as back in is Rick Puskar. Terry Clark also into the ball game now as well as Derek Samuels is out. So Jackets giving up some beef underneath as Montgomery and Samuels both on the bench. And the back line is Clark, Walls, and Hogue. Puskar is out playing the off-guard position. And here's a shot, three-pointer, good by Hauser. Gets him 5 on the afternoon, makes ties the ball game 28-28. Walls answers right back with the 2-pointer. He wants 3, but they say no, 2. So Darren has 16. And it's 30-28 Waynesburg.
Jeff Valentino very emphatic with 2 fingers to show it was only 2, but it was a real close one.
Bradford again, very deliberate. Now they go high post to Strauss. The ball's knocked away. Tracking it down to the corner is Sissel, and he's fouled by Puskar. Going for the steal, Rick Puskar puts Sissel on the floor.
Rick Puskar very close to a technical foul that time, and with a disgust to Jim Bestwick, and he walked away very wisely.
Panthers will inbound it from the side.
Team 6th, Rick Pushkar's 2nd personal foul in the game.
Jackets nursing a 2-point lead with 2:38 to go in the first half. There's a shot, three-pointer. Bradford good. Look at Hauser, who's got hot. He's got a hot hand all of a sudden. And the Panthers now lead by 1. Waynesburg, forecourt. Hogue to the baseline. Fairline in traffic. Stop, pump, up, block. Rebound Walls. Shot blocked. And the loose ball picked up by the Panthers.
Eddie Robinson doing the job there, and a personal foul on Fairline. He tries to steal it back.
So everything going Bradford's way here late in the first half as they lead by 1 with 2:05 to go.
Team 7th will take a walk also. I'm sure we'll get a buzzer, and they'll tell them. So the lead juggles, and they go ahead by 3.
And Waynesburg with the ball now as McCallister works it outside. Now barks some signals, moves some people around, sends it in motion to Clark on the wing. Back out to Puskar. Puskar to Walls in the corner, fakes the shot, now takes the shot, and it's good. Walls faked it and said, well, listen, if you're going to let me have it, I'll take it. And bingo. It's 33-32. Pitt Bradford with the lead and the ball. The Panthers still in backcourt with it. Now a long pass into forecourt and a foul call. Hogue caught Strauss as he was airborne going up with that long pass. Strauss went down, but he's all right. They're on Hogue. Called for the personal foul.
Well, they're on guilty of 2 tired fouls so far. I call them tired fouls because he just made no effort for the ball at all, and he's going over the back or undercutting and doing things that are unlike him.
So now at the line with the clock for Waynesburg. Clear to McCallister. Jackets on the run. Sean into the paint. Is tied up as he tries to put up a shot. Jump ball called. Off the alternate possession. It will be Waynesburg's ball. 33-32. The Panthers of Pitt Bradford lead it over the Yellow Jackets. Here's Theron Hogue with an 18-footer in and out. Rebound Walls up and no good. Rebound tapped out to Puskar. He shoots it. No good. Foul call.
Yeah, wow. Every one of those shots was down and came out. Darren Walls' shot was spectacular. The foul, Eddie Robinson.
And Freddie, let's see, that's his 2nd personal foul. Okay. Jerome Felix, the starting point guard for the Panthers, on the bench. How about this, Frank? If I tell you before the game, look, we're going to get the point guard in foul trouble. He's going to go down early in the first half, and we're going to hold Robinson to 4 points in the first half. You'd have figured Waynesburg would be way ahead by now, right?
Well, what's happening is some good paint defense by Eddie Robinson. He might not be playing the offensive end, but our big men aren't scoring under. Rick Puskar makes the first and second, so that's a two-shot foul.
That gives the Jackets the lead, 34-33, with 1:20 to go.
Yeah, there's some great defense being played by Eddie Robinson. In all fairness, they're double-teaming him, fronting and behind, and he's having a difficult time. Matter of fact, he's on the bench right now.
And here's Bradford on the attack. Walker goes back to Missile. Thinks about a three-pointer. Instead, clears it near midcourt to Hauser. And now they work it to Walker on the right side. Back to Hauser. Walker again. He's open, doesn't shoot. Hauser has it back around the horn to Missile. Missile working on the left. Nothing there. Back out to Hauser once again. 45 seconds left to go in the first half. Shot clock down to 10. 20-footer by Hauser. Air ball taken by Hogue. Outlet pass to McCallister. Timmy, there's a fraudulent slip. Sean underneath the Puskar, up and good.
Yeah, Rick with a lob pass that time from Sean McCallister catches it in the air and uses the board for a nice soft bank shot.
36-33 Waynesburg, almost a steal in backcourt by Walls, but Hauser by it into forecourt now with a long pass to Missile, almost stolen away again. Loose ball picked up by Hauser, bounce pass into the corner, Walker jumper, no. Rebound Hogue for Waynesburg, and he's fouled.
Real obvious foul that time, but
It's 38-33 with 12 seconds to go. Backcourt pressure by the Yellow Jackets. Panthers buy it as Hauser brings it into forecourt. Pulls up now and throws it away. They try to hit down low on the bounce pass to Dan Williams, and he couldn't hold on with 4 seconds to go. Waynesburg gets it back.
These last 10 seconds, of course, Bradford, Nico.
McCallister goes to Hogue at the buzzer, puts it up, and it count if it goes, but it won't. That's the end of the first half. The score, Waynesburg 38, Pitt Bradford 33. Let's take this 2-minute timeout for these
Times, but 38 is the lowest halftime score for the Yellow Jackets. We had 39 against West Virginia State was the school where we had 39, okay, and things like that. So St. Vincent held us to 40 in the first half, and if you remember, there was an eruption that came out, except for West Virginia State, but West Liberty again held us to 39 points in our loss. And so if you're looking at signs maybe of what's happening here, it is a road game, yes, and Jackets a little tired. It's the last game of the season, and they're really showing it. But scoring-wise, Jeff Strouk, it's in the first half, however, was the story was Darren Walls. Again, 18 points in the first half. He has scored 1,000 plus 11 more, so he's over the mark, and we're very proud of that. And it seems to be him holding up the Jackets because Rick Puskar has 8 points. Sean McCallister, a good effort in the first half, one of his best, 7 points, and Theron Hogue with 5. No scoring from Rob Montgomery, who went down with a knee problem or ankle. It was hard to say. We'll have to check with the trainers, and John Loper now out checking to see the extent of that injury. Derek Samuels did not score. Ron Moore played a lot of ball in the first half, did not score, guilty of some turnovers. So a little bit of tiredness from the road trip, and people going down. You have to be careful, but the Yellow Jackets holding their own. 38 points is the lowest output, again, of the Yellow Jackets this season for a halftime score. And the foul trouble in the first half, Darren Walls has 2 personal fouls. Theron Hogue, 2 personal fouls. Rick Puskar, 2 personal fouls. Ron Moore, 1, and Sean McCallister, 1. So the Yellow Jackets were playing on the road 2 games in a row. Last night, Cuca, New York, the score was 122-78 in to get their ass.
Panthers inbounded. Jackets lead 38-33. Bradford goes right inside, and Felix has the ball knocked away, has to get it back on the baseline, bring it back outside with a dribble, and goes to work against Darren Walls on the outside. Flips it to Walker, top of the key. Down low to Hauser. Turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound Puskar, Waynesburg. Outlet pass to McCallister is knocked away. And we come the other way off the steal. And Hauser puts it up, and it's good.
On a nice move on a 1-on-1 against Rick Puskar, Hauser lays it in.
So it's a 3-point lead for Waynesburg as they have their first half-court opportunity of the second half. Wall, 3-pointer, no good. Rebound, Robinson for Bradford, and he's double-teamed under there, has difficulty outletting it, finally gets it to Felix. He'll run it over the timeline and move to the top of the key, takes it inside, goes coast to coast, it's up and it's good. Jerome Felix, how about that? He's playing with 3 personal fouls set out most of the first half, and he brings the Panthers back within 1. Here's Puskar from the side, air ball for Waynesburg, and the loose ball picked up by Robinson. Dishes it off to Walker. Walker goes to Felix out on the point and around to Hauser. Fakes the shot. Pass down low to Strauss. Is out of bounds. It'll be, whoops, they say Bradford ball, and I'm not too sure about that.
Sean got a fingernail on it. Yeah, he was the last one to touch it, but it was bang, bang.
Waynesburg by 1. Just getting the second half underway, and the Panthers inbounded. They work to Felix at the top of the key. Jackets flat throughout the first half. Still flat to start the second half. Felix has it, starts inside, pulls up, makes the pass down low. Now they go to Robinson, right back out to Felix, and around the horn to Strauss. Cross court to Hauser. Baseline, Walker, back to Hauser again. Felix, top of the key. Shot clock inside 20 seconds now. They work it again around the perimeter with the guards taking control. Felix now moves inside, blocked from behind by Montgomery, picked up by Robinson, up and good.
Yeah, Eddie got it in a transition time when a loose ball, and that's it, 2 points.
And Bradford has come back to take the lead. And timeout, Rudy Marisa. 18:04 left in the ball game. It is Lee is in at point guard now for Waynesburg as Sean McCallister gets the hook. And Lee will run the attack. Walls has it, goes to Puskar in the corner. Rick fakes the lob down low, goes back to Lee and around to Walls. Walls, high post, Hogue, turnaround jumper. No, fakes it, underneath Puskar, good.
And that was one of the few times they could penetrate Bradford, but it was a great offensive play, and Theron Hogue was the assist.
Thought he was going to go up for the jumper, faked the jumper, instead found Puskar all alone underneath, hit him. Rick put it up and in, the Jackets back on top by 1. Here's Walker from the side for Bradford, good. That's 6 points this afternoon for Chris Walker. Jackets quickly into forecourt, but Lee puts on the brakes now. They set up the half-court offense. The Puskar corner on the right side. Low post Montgomery, Rob with a move and a shot up, no good. Rebound Robinson for Bradford. Boy, he gets up there for this.
He is a jumper.
Third leading rebounder in the nation right now. 14 and a half a game. Felix, turnaround jumper, no good. Bradford. Walls with the rebound, has to track it down in the corner. Gets it to Lee. Lee, long pass, stolen away. Tried to hit Puskar down underneath. The long pass right into traffic, and it was picked off. And we come the other way with Bradford in control of the ball and the 1-point lead. Felix works it to Hauser, top of the key, around the horn to Walker on the right side. Back to Hauser, starts inside and walks with the ball. He was tied up by Darren Walls, and he's forced into a walk.
And the Jackets are serious about this. It's a man-to-man defense early in the second half.
Well, if nothing else, that should get the adrenaline flowing a little bit, get the intensity level up a little bit, and that's...
So after that timeout by Waynesburg at 18:04 remaining in the game, here comes Darren Walls on a drive.
Down the lane, up and in. He saw a seam open down the lane, took it, and he has 20 points this afternoon. And it's back to a 1-point Waynesburg lead, 42-41.
Now the coach has definitely picked out the lack of scoring in the paint, and both scores have been in the paint in the second half.
All right, here's Walker trying to drive the baseline, but Bradford can't get in. Has to dump it out to Felix. Felix works against Lee, goes by him down the lane, but a whistle. I think Kevin may have fouled him as he went by. Yes. And that'll be first personal against him.
And the first of the second half by either team. Again, Jerome Felix with 3 Yellow Jackets, Darren Walls 2, Theron Hogue 2, and Rick Puskar 2.
And the Panthers inbounded. Hauser fakes a 3-pointer. Looks to Walker in the corner. Doesn't go to him, though. Felix has it now at the point position. Back to Hauser on the wing. 3-pointer. No. Rebound up. No. Robinson. Rebound Robinson. No. Blocked from behind by Hogue and a jump ball call.
Theron blocked it and got a jump ball call. So Theron Hogue's defense stopping that. That guy is terrific. Does things like that to win ball games.
And off the alternate possession, Bradford will get it back. Kevin Lee out of the ball game at point guard. Sean McCallister back in to run the attack. 15:55 left to go in the game. Waynesburg by 1.
Discussion about the arrow, and finally they decided Waynesburg does have the arrow.
That's right, they do, because Bradford inbounded it to start the second half. So that means the arrow was Waynesburg's way. Now it's going Bradford's way.
Well, they never turned the arrow after the inbounding.
That could be it.
That's what happened.
All right. Jackets go low post Montgomery. Jumper good from the paint. Rob Montgomery with his first bucket of the basketball game. Playing with a sprained knee, we are told. He went out early in the ball game, and we're told it's a sprained knee. He has it wrapped, and he is playing. And Waynesburg with a 44-41 lead. Here's UPB on the attack. That's what they like to be called up here, UPB. And very deliberate on the perimeter of the Waynesburg zone into the corner to Strauss. Back out top of the key, Felix. Looks into the lane, nothing there. Hauser on the wing. Now goes into the corner to Robinson over there on the right side. Back to Hauser. And to Felix once again. Shot clock inside 10 seconds. Now it's Felix fires a three-pointer. It's no good. Rebound, Robinson, and he's fouled. No, that's Walker, and he's fouled.
Walker gets up there also, and over the back on it was Rob Montgomery, who's nursing a little bit the knee, has a slightly sprained left knee, and can't really do what he can do the best, and that's rebound.
And following the personal foul on Montgomery, and they go to work now again with a new shot clock, and they'll take a lot of time as they work the perimeter of the zone. Jackets lead by 3. And almost a steal. Hauser has it, starts inside, pulls up, looks for Felix and throws it away. McCallister on the steal. Sean on the run. Working against Felix. Takes it into the paint. It's knocked away. Hauser picks his pocket. And boy, here we go with the alley-oop. Robinson.
And that was a spectacular, one of the best I've ever seen right there. But a full run. He puts it in like Dr. J right there.
And musical point guards continue as Kevin Lee is getting set to come back in after McCallister turns it over that last trip. Now he forces one up and it's blocked. Sean will go to the line to shoot. A lean in from about 6 feet away in the paint. Does not go down as it was partially blocked, but he also is fouled. And it's no good. Rebound, Hogue for Waynesburg. In trouble down low and forced out of bounds. Oh, they stepped out of bounds on the baseline. So the Jackets turn it over there and then miss another opportunity. They lead by 1.
Kevin Lee is back in, John, as you predicted, and the press is on, full court.
Jackets with full court defense, and Panthers finally break the timeline. They trap Felix at near midcourt, break the trap, down low to Walker, pass stolen away. Theron Hogue off the steal, finds Lee, outlets it to him. Kevin on the run in the forecourt, pulls up at the foul line, forces it inside to Montgomery, shot up no good. Rebound Walls and a foul call.
Theron really grabbed the loose ball and was going up an arm grab, I believe, by Strauss. Joe Strauss just had nothing to do but grab, and he did his team second of the second half, and that should be an inbound by Kevin Lee. He wasn't shooting.
Waynesburg by 1. 13:58 left to go in the ball game. Jackets had a 5-point halftime lead. Outside the Puskar, a high post to Montgomery, turnaround jumper short. Rebound is taken by, well, it's tracked down in the corner by Bradford. Hauser has it through some traffic. Hauser into forecourt. Long pass on the wing to Robinson. Pulls up. Doesn't take it inside. Instead goes back to Jan Hauser, and they'll set it up. Finds Felix at the point. Goes to him. Now into the corner to Walker, right side. Fakes the lob down low. Now into the lane. Strauss. Jumper. No. Rebound taken by Robinson. Up. No. Rebound Montgomery. Waynesburg. Outlets it to Walls. Darren on the run. Pulls up. Fires. 18-footer is no good. The rebound taken by Bradford. Felix off the rebound. Clears it out himself into forecourt. Bounce pass baseline. Walker shot no good, but he's fouled.
Yeah, that time Darren Walls got way up and tried for the block, but no good. It's a personal foul on Darren, his third.
So Walker will go to the line with a chance to give the Panthers the lead with 13-17 to go.
This game not going the way Rudy Marisa wants at all, and he's up, fired up, and the team just can't react to like they usually do.
He's fired up, but they're not. That's for sure. Kind of sleeping. And he gives the Panthers a 1-point lead, 45-44. Kevin Lee is still the point guard for Waynesburg as they come into forecourt. Walls has it at the top of the key. Lobs at baseline. Montgomery puts up a shot. It's no good. Rebound taken by. Well, that's battling for it. Hogue and Montgomery were battling each other.
First foul trouble for the Jackets, and it's on the leading scorer for them, and with 18 points in the first half, 2 in the second half.
And it's going to fall on the shoulders of Vance Walker to see if he can get something done. He'll come in for Walls.
Well, this is definitely has the makings of a gigantic upset.
Oh, a headline maker here. Hogue for Waynesburg. ahead to Lee. Kevin runs it into forecourt and now puts on the brakes as he gets to the key and goes to Walls on the wing, left side to Hogue, back out to Puskar, top of the key, baseline Walls. Walls tries to drive inside, turns, and fires, and it's no good. And the rebound is taken by Puskar for Waynesburg. Rick forces one up off the glass, good. Offensive board that time for Rick Puskar, and it's tied at 46.
Little six-footer from the left side and uses the glass very well.
There's Bradford into forecourt. Felix with it. Now into the corner to Walker on the left. Back out to the point guard, around to Hauser. They still can't get it into their big guy, Robinson. The only time he handles the ball is when he's out on the wing on the corner. Now they go to Walker to the baseline, stops and pops. No good. Rebound taken by Waynesburg. Hogue clears it to Lee. Lee, long pass to Walls. Walls baseline, Puskar turns and fires. Good! Nice shot by Rick Puskar. And their Jackets on top by 2.
Yeah. The Jackets flirting with danger for the lack of a dead ball or the ball going out of bounds for a whistle. Darren Walls is still in, playing with 4 fouls.
Lance Walker is waiting to come in as soon as we get a stoppage of play with 11:35 to go, trailing by 2. Bradford Hauser takes it inside, puts it up, good, he's fouled.
Yeah, Rick Puskar with a body foul that time. Hauser throws up a prayer and
it was answered. He throws up a prayer and it was answered. And now Hauser will go to the line with a chance to give Bradford a 1-point lead at 11:25 to go.
Puskar with a personal, he's third.
Ron Moore is also coming in for Waynesburg as Walls is out.
And that's the team fifth in the second half.
Puskar is coming out.
Pitt Bradford with 2 team fouls. This is where the bench is needed. It's a rocky, bumpy road for Bradford.
And Hauser makes the free throw, so he gets the 3-point play there, old-fashioned way. It's 49-48. Panthers. It's a 25-footer by Hauser, no good. Rebound is tapped out to Sean McCallister. Jackets on the run. Sean into forecourt, down the lane, in the paint, pulls it up off the glass. It's good.
What an effort by Sean McCallister. Supreme effort.
That's the kind of thing that can fire up a team a little bit. 54-51, Waynesburg. The Jackets looking for someone to light the fuse for that 5 or 10-point eruption they need to put this game away. Here's Bradford deliberately again, attacking the zone now. Down low it goes. Strauss shot up, block. Rebound on the block taken by Hogue. Ahead to McCallister. Sean into the paint. Finds his ball underneath. Good! Nice assist by McCallister. Ron Moore on the money end. And the Jackets increase their lead as Moore picks up his first bucket of the afternoon. Timeout Bradford. 7:53 left to go in the ball game. Waynesburg 56, UPB 51. Be back. John Loper with Frank Kusick. Nice to have you with us on this sunny, beautiful Saturday afternoon all over the Northeast. Jackets on top, nursing a 56-51 lead. That equals their halftime lead of 5, the biggest lead of the night either way. Here's Bradford following the timeout, inbounds it. Felix, long pass through traffic. Now they go low post. Robinson back outside to Hauser. Check that. That's not Hauser. That's Missile. And he works on the wing with Felix. Now into the corner to Strauss. Pass down low, knocked away. Strauss gets it back, goes to Robinson, turns and fires up, no good. Rebound taken by Waynesburg. Montgomery with the rebound, clears it to McCallister. Sean in the lane, puts it up himself. It's off the glass, no good. Rebound Robinson for UPB. 7:15 left to go in the ball game. It is still 56-51. And a whistle.
10 seconds.
All right, how about this? Felix, nobody was guarding him. Nobody was guarding Jerome Felix. He's just casually walking the ball up the floor, walking it up, bouncy, bouncy, bounce, with no one near him, and he gets off for 10 seconds.
What happened? Sean McCallister gave Eddie Robinson a lot of trouble, and they double-teamed him after he got the rebound. And then once he got rid of it, as you said, the guard brings it up very slowly and takes 1 extra second.
That's called a sleep at the switch. Big break for the Yellow Jackets off the turnover. They inbound it and go into their 5-man weave. It's a 2-3 zone. The Jackets just weaving through it. Bradford just standing around, flat-footed on defense, letting them weave through them. There's Walker to Puskar in the corner. Shot blocked. Rick gets it back, though, and with a new shot. Well, they don't give him a shot. There was a shot. So we have 15 seconds to go. Hogue underneath the Montgomery shot up. No good. Follow Puskar. Good.
Eddie Robinson did the job on Montgomery, and he bats it away, but Rick Puskar picks it up for an offensive board, and bang, it's in.
Big offensive board. 58-51 Waynesburg. Panthers down low. Robinson up good. Robinson gets a nice dish that time from Walker. And here's Waynesburg. McCallister to Hogue. Hogue with a move on the baseline. Pump. Shoot. Good.
Yeah, there was a great senior move by Farron Hogue. He gets Eddie Robinson to commit, and then he goes up when Eddie's coming down.
And makes the shot to boot. And it'll be Bradford in the forecourt off the rebound. They work it to Nitzel. Round the horn to Walker on the other side. Felix, top of the key. Three-pointer is in and out. Rebound Montgomery for Waynesburg. Outlet to McCallister. Sean runs it into forecourt. Dishes off Hogue. Takes it inside. Puts it up. Still good. Foul called charging on Serrano.
His third.
Rolled around the rim and came out.
We'll see if he had possession of the ball, John. Yeah, he called a charge, so that'll be an inbound, no shot.
And Darren Walls is coming in with 4 personal fouls. And let's see, Vance Walker will be the one to come out.
Very successful in this game coaching is Tom Ackerman, keeping the score down, doing the job. Vance Walker did a nice job running the floor for the Jackets in that second half. For about 5 minutes he ran.
Tell you what, Tom Ackerman's doing what Ron Galbraith dreams of doing, and hasn't been able to for a while. And that's keep Waynesburg under 70 points.
Well, what he has, Eddie Robinson, a great job on the boards and defense in the paint. And Waynesburg tries to get the ball inside, and Eddie's there.
60-53, Waynesburg leads, 5:15 to go. Panthers with the ball. Strauss has it, goes to Walker in the corner on the left side. Long cross-court pass to Hauser. He's open, three-pointer, in and out. Rebound taken by Hogue for Waynesburg. Sean McCallister, outlet pass underneath the Puskar, back to Montgomery, stuffs it.
And Rick Puskar went down, but he gets up very slowly. He looks all right.
Rob Montgomery on the jam, and it's 62-53. That's something we haven't seen all day. A jam at the end of the fast break and a turnover.
Yes, sir.
A turnover called by the officials on Pitt Bradford, and it was all caused by Theron Hogue at midcourt on good defense against Walker.
Theron Hogue did a little bit extra. He seems to be stretching out now. He's into the game.
62-53. Waynesburg leads. Jackets with the ball. Montgomery on the outside as the Jackets are into their weave, and it's a 5-man weave. No one posted as Walls has it in the corner. Working against Walker. Walls brings it back outside. Sean McCallister at the point. Now goes back to Walls, and here comes the Jackets motion once again. 4:22 to go in the game. 20 on the shot clock. Jackets lead 62-53. Last game of the regular season. Walls starts inside. Finds Puskar on the baseline. Shot up. No good, but he's fouled.
That time he's fouled by Joe Strauss. He tried a defense against Rick Puskar, who had the two, but got a lot of the arm, blocked his shot from going in with the foul.
So Rick Puskar, 79% free throw shooter, will go to the line for a big 1-and-1 for Waynesburg. If he can stretch the he'll be shooting 2, excuse me. He can stretch the lead to 11 if he makes them both. And the first one is in and out. No good.
Rick 2 for 3 in this game so far. Foul shooting very important. Waynesburg going cold in the second half.
Makes the second, so it's a 10-point Waynesburg lead. Puskar was 17 on the afternoon. 4 minutes left to play in this one as Felix brings it into forecourt for UPB. Back outside it goes to Hauser. The field still by Walls at midcourt. Walls on the fast break, lays it up and in. Darren Walls just puts on the afterburners after picking it off at midcourt and runs away from the field to lay it in, and Tom Ackerman wants timeout. 3:52 left to go. Waynesburg 65, UPB 53. Lead 65-53 with 3:52 to go. And Frank, there's that run, that explosion we were looking for has happened.
It all key Theron Hogue, his great defense and being a tri-captain. You can see why. He is definitely the spark plug here in the second half. He's got the team playing.
All right, here's the Panthers. Low post. Strauss shot up, blocked Montgomery, rebounded out of bounds. It'll be Bradford ball. Strauss no match for Rob Montgomery, even with the gimpy knee. Robbie up to block that one. And Bradford inbounds it outside of Felix at the point. Walker in the corner. He's open. Jumper is good. Chris Walker, double digits now with 10. And it's the 10-point basketball game. Waynesburg leads it. They have the ball. Walls has it outside. And now finds McCallister. Sean starts inside. Tries to force one up, and it's stolen away. The loose ball picked up by Hauser for Bradford, and they can cut it to 8 this trip down the floor with just over 3 minutes to go. Ball game far from over. Walker works at the Felix on the outside, and into the corner it goes over there to Hauser. He's their three-point threat. Let's see if they go to him more now down the stretch. Hauser, no shot underneath to Robinson. He's triple teamed, gets it back outside to Hauser and out of Felix at the top of the key. Walker in the corner on the right side as the shot clock ticks inside, 10 seconds to go. Hauser tries to get inside, can't do it. Back out to Felix, 5 seconds on the shot clock. Felix forces one up from three-point range, in and out. Rebound taken by Montgomery, Waynesburg. And to Sean McCallister, he had Puskar on the wing, finds him. Rick takes it inside, he's fouled.
That time he was picked off by Chris Walker, who had no chance of blocking the shot, so he went for the grab.
Sean had Puskar out there on the wing. Took a little bit longer than I think Rudy Mercer would like to get it to him. But by the time Rick did get the ball and get to the hoop, there was a guy there to whack him, and they'll go to the line to shoot 2 from 15 instead of 2 easy ones.
Okay, Rudy giving it to Jim Beswick and a discussion about something. Oh, my goodness, they're giving him no shot. Well, you believe that?
No, I don't. That's what the argument's about. They say not fouled in the act of shooting. He was on the obvious. He was going up for a layup.
That was obvious.
Well, they blow one every now and then, don't they? Here's Waynesburg on the attack. Now McCallister collides with Hauser, and Hauser calls for the
We'll take one back that time. Sean definitely guilty of the push.
That was, you know what that was? That had to be a give back.
No, it's just a missed it.
Well, I think it was a give back.
All right, you can take that, but I'm saying he just missed it.
They blew the one down there, and they gave it back one here. Sean just put the shoulder down. And
he sure did. And he got from Jan Hauser an expression of surprise to know that he was guilty of the foul, and that's the 7th, 1-1.
McCallister makes 67-55 the score as Bradford brings it into forecourt. Felix dishes it off underneath, stolen away by Theron. Oh, there he is once again. A force in the paint. Walls takes a long pass from McCallister, brings it back outside instead of putting it up. Now goes to Hogue in the lane. Hogue bounce past Montgomery up good.
A wonderful assist by Theron Hogue with a backhand pass to Montgomery. He's breaking on the lane, takes it for a little layup in the paint.
69-55 and a walk called on Bradford as Strauss got it in the corner, tried to make a baseline move, took a stroll.
Good defense by the Yellow Jackets. Theron Hogue really coming on in the second half of this ball game.
All right, so a foul called on, well, whistle on the inbound. Let's see.
Jan Hauser,
foul call.
Jan Hauser pushing off. Looking a little rough. Bradford frustration setting in.
1:42 to go. They trail 69-55. That's the reason for the frustration.
Well, they were in the game until the last 6 minutes.
And they're heading for the exit here at
believe it or not, with 10 minutes to go, John, Bradford was winning by 1 point. With 18:04 remaining in the game, they were winning 39-38, and with 10 minutes to go, they were ahead by 1.
At the line to shoot the 1-1 is McCallister, and he makes the first. 1:40 to go. Big Rudy Bracer can tell Mr. Headley to back up the big central cab and warm it up. Back up the bus and warm it up. Let's go home. Here's Bradford down low, Robinson up and in. 15 this afternoon for Ed Robinson. That's subpar for him. And with 1:23 to go, here's Darren Walls through a trap at midcourt for Waynesburg. Through some more traffic. Now brings it back out to Sean McCallister. They'll try to shorten it up. Puskar comes out. Now Rob Montgomery. Now to Hogue. Hogue in the lane. Turns. Fakes the jumper. Goes back outside to Puskar. Shot clock. Plenty of time. 25 seconds left. 1:05 on the game clock. As Waynesburg continues to just run Pitt Bradford around and put this game away. It was a tough one, though. They were in a ball game all the way here. And the ball shot loose from Rob Montgomery out of bounds. Felix got a hand on it and flicked it away.
10 seconds remain, John, on the shot clock.
And the Jackets will inbound it from the side. 50 seconds left for the ball game. They get it to Montgomery, to Hogue in the lane. Hogue walks to the ball. Hogue had the ball knocked away. As he got it back, put it down with 2 hands. So that'll be a turnover. And the Panthers inbound it with 45 seconds to go. So there's 1 second differential between the shot and the scoreboard clock. Actually less than a second.
They're going to call Rick Puskar for a cheapie.
All right, as the Panthers drive the baseline, Puskar called for the personal foul, and let's see who the injured party was.
Number 21, Jan Hauser.
All right. He will shoot 1-1.
Jan playing an outstanding game. He's only a junior from Latrobe, Pennsylvania.
And he makes the first. That's 5 better than his average.
So he's played an outstanding game.
So now we have 35 seconds to go in the basketball game as the Jackets will inbound it. Look for Bradford to foul as McCallister works against Hogue. And it comes up over the timeline. Sean now pulls up. He doesn't stop his dribble, though. Keeps dribbling. Now goes to Walls. Walls trapped in some trouble, and he's fouled.
1-1 over the back. That time by Chris Walker as they trapped Darren Walls.
The second end of the 1-1. And here's Bradford on the attack, stolen away by McCallister at midcourt. Sean drives, shoots, puts it up, good. He was hammered, but no foul called. They don't want to delay drag this game out anymore, I guess. 10 seconds to go. Bradford into forecourt. Down low to Strauss. Shot up good by Joe Strauss. And with 3 seconds to go, 2-1. The Jackets won't even inbound it. That's the end of the ball game. The Jackets win it 74-61. And this regular season is history. And now it's on to the playoffs in District 18. Let's take a 3-minute timeout for these messages. And we'll be back with our wrap-up. And 3 minutes after these.
A good job off the bench up this victory. Theron Hogue, an outstanding game. It won't show up in the statistics. It will just show up as a win. Theron Hogue all year long, attitude-wise, got the Jackets up a very tired team to play the last 10 minutes of the ball game and take it away because they were losing by 1 going into the last 10 minutes and win the game by 13. I attribute to myself watching Theron Hogue as being the inspiration to do it the way he played, and just one terrific game. Theron had only 9 points, so what are you going to say? Shot 5 for 6 from the foul line, but an outstanding game on the defense and team leadership. The high score was a tie for the Bradford Panthers. Eddie Robinson had 15, and Jan Hauser had 15. 13 points for Joe Strauss in the game, and 6 points for Jerome Felix, 2 for Toby Missile, 10 for Chris Walker. And that rounds it out. As a team, they shot 10 free throws, made 8 of them in the game. 2 3-pointers counted for the Pitt Bradford Panthers. Their final score of 61. Waynesburg College had 74. Sean McCallister, nice ball game for Sean, and in and out. Made a lot of mistakes, but he did score 15 points and shot 5 for 7 from the free throw line. Darren Walls had 23, so he went over his 1,000 plus. And congratulations from WAMB to Darren Walls for a milestone in his career, only a sophomore, 1,000 points plus. Theron Hogue at 9, and just a great defensive game. Rick Puskar, brilliant game, 17 points. Rick, 8 in the first half, 9 in the second half, 3 for 4 from the line. And from the bench came Ron Moore for 1 field goal and 2 points. And if you're looking for anything else, that's it, 74. As John Loper said, the lowest point output, averaging over 94 points a game. The Yellow Jackets get chopped 20 points off of their score, and that's just one of the things that we were worried about to start the game, whether we can play 2 days in a row like this, John, an evening and an afternoon. But it's all over. The season of 24 games comes out to 19-5, and Waynesburg College finishes undisputed first place in District 18, and will definitely have the home court advantage, and we'll just have to let the other ones fight it out, whoever wins the playoffs.
That's right. It's the 4th straight year the Yellow Jackets have won the regular season and the home court advantage in the playoffs, and they will be going into the tournament looking for their 4th consecutive championship, something that is not unprecedented, but it's been about 26 years since anybody's won 4 straight, and that was Ron Galbraith when Buzz Riddle was the coach, and that was Westminster when Buzz Riddle was the coach and Ron Galbraith was a player on that team. That was a long time ago, and a lot changed in basketball since that time. So everything's set now. We'll let you know who the Jackets play in their first playoff game. We'll be able to let you know Monday morning. Tune in for the news and find out all about it. We do know the game will undoubtedly be on Monday, March 2nd, a semifinal game. The Jackets get a bye in the first round this year, and they'll move right to the semis. And our airtime will be 7:30 that night in the semifinals for the District 18 Championship. Been a great regular season. Glad the road trips are finally over. And, Frank, I hope we got one more road trip in us before this season ends.
That won't be a bumpy road. I think that's called the Skyway.
Yeah, and it's getting to become a spring ritual for those of us involved in sports broadcasting in Greene County, and let's hope the ritual will be repeated this year in a couple of weeks. Okay, that's it for now. Our studio production back at WANB by Karen Schroyer. This is John Loper speaking for Frank Disick, saying so long from Bradford, Pennsylvania, where the final score this afternoon, Waynesburg 74, UPB 61. This has been a WANB Sports exclusive.